First box office numbers for both Napoleon and Risk. These are the box office projections. Okay, for Risk and Napoleon. Okay, so we have updated numbers for the Marvels. Okay, the Marvels actually went down in its numbers. The highest the Marvels could go is 69 million. Yeah, that's how badly the Marvels is doing. Okay, Joy of Bethlehem also had a massive decline, and the Hunger Games has a 5% increase. None of the movies the week after had a change in numbers, but Wizard's first numbers are in, and this movie might actually do okay at the box office despite people not really caring for the movie. Because a lot of people say this is, it's actually new and different and interesting, okay? But I don't think West is going to open this highly, okay? Like they're predicting, okay? It's not going to end up making $289 million of domestic box office. Of course, it could. But again, West needs to make, it has $200 million budget. So it needs to make money internationally, okay? It needs to make around, some amount of money internationally. But if it does do the high number, yes, West is probably going to make money. If it does the low number, the Disney should definitely be panicking about West's box office numbers. But again, they're probably hoping this has a similar effect to Elemental had, or actually has legs in the box office. Anime movies usually have typically better legs than normal movies usually do. Okay, most of the time, you know, it's just how it really is. Okay, with animated movies, they typically do have better legs than most movies typically do. Okay, look at the last year, the Mario movie had tremendous legs until another movie came out that was really popular, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Puss in Boots had insanely good legs. Okay, Spider-Verse had average movie legs, but still did really really well at the box office. Elemental had insanely good legs at the box office. The Turtles movie had pretty good legs at the box office. This, all things considered, dude. And considering the fact that anime movies typically have good legs, there's a possibility this might actually make money, which means Disney might finally have to say, you know what, finally we get a W in one of our movies. But I don't want to be too hopeful about this. The Napoleon movie also is coming out. It's gonna do all right at the box office. I don't know how much the Napoleon movie costs, but if it costs like $100 million, then the movie's a flop. Okay, but if it costs like $50 million, the movie could probably make back its money. Okay, but Hollywood needs to stop spending too much money on these movies. Okay, a lot of these movies would have made money if they didn't spend too much money. And people said that Disney has a budget problem. It's only Hollywood that does. Killers of the Flower Moon costed $200 million to make. Why? And the movie's having average legs. Okay, it's not having amazing legs like they predicted to have. Okay, because other movies are going to take money from it. That's how it is with the box office. It's very very unpredictable. Okay, other movies are going to come out and take away its numbers away. Okay, doesn't matter how much Oscar hype it will have because there's no hype around the Oscars anymore. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I always make comments for this. There's a comment about lists. Yeah. Yeah. But there are still a lot of people who are excited for this. Yeah. Some people will probably if the list is yet another bait such movie, I don't think this will have pretty good legs. Okay. People are sick and tired of Disney making these bait and switch movies. Like, come on. They're annoying. They're stupid. Okay, you know, make something new. No more bait and switch garbage. Like a lot of Disney's last movies were bait and switch movies. That's all they were. Okay, or they were not good. Like Tony Red. Tony Red was an awful movie. Okay, I know every big YouTuber is paid by Disney to give Tony Red a positive review. I still think that. I don't think that every single big YouTuber thinks Tony Red is a masterpiece. They're just paid by Disney. Say, oh, it's a masterpiece. 10 out of 10. Pixar is still great as ever. Okay, but Pixar has gone downhill. Coco has gone downhill since. But I still think Pixar has gone downhill since like 2020. Okay, Toy Story was not a good movie, and Lightyear was obviously not a good movie. Luca was okay, okay, and Elemental was okay, okay. Pixar still has not had a quote unquote comeback like they were hoping they would do, okay. Pixar fanboys are hoping they would do. Pixar still being outdone by, last year of DreamWorks, and this year of Sony Pictures Animation as well. But there's a possibility that Risk might make money. There's a possibility that Risk, which means Disney, is holding on to the last hope for the box office this year. The last hope for the box office. Okay? As well. This is IS Forward, US has been targeting for the studio say back to the fetus. It goes quick to pandemic area as fancies. Remember, it's whole field of other movies as well. Could cut into risks upfront while allowing some audience to spy as well. Okay. Here. There's no first competition between until December's Walker and Mike Grayson. And Disney's race original animated film has plenty of runaway to ring out and word of mouth is strong and successful. Yes, there's a possibility that most of the normal people, not the Phantom Menace, okay. I don't really think the Phantom Menace is, the mouthpieces of the Phantom Menace really affects the box office. I really don't think they do. All too much. I do think somewhat for like small movies they will. But I don't really think they impact the general audience all too much, okay? They are a huge part of YouTube, okay? But I don't really think they impact the box office all too much. I think it's really just a shift of the audience away from the Disney movies. I think there's people out sick, your average person like, I'm sick of Disney, okay? Kind of like that song where it says, Disney, Disney, you tricked me. I think this would be a song called Woke Disney, you tricked me into seeing another garbage bait and switch movie. Okay? Because people are sick of these types of movies. If this is another bait and switch movie, I would expect the movie to have legs. Okay? Okay. I think the only reason that Elemental had legs is because people realize that Elemental is actually not a bad movie. It's actually a decent movie. It's better than, Dial of Destiny. It's better than, the other garbage they're throwing out at you, us like the Little Mermaid, okay? I think that's the reason why Elemental had good legs, okay? Spider-Verse did pretty well, but again, that was mostly a male-dominated movie, okay? I think it was more like families who didn't want to see Spider-Verse because, again, Spider-Verse is a male-dominated movie. I think most of the people who went to go see Spider-Verse were not families. They were men who love Spider-Man. Okay, most of them were men. It's men of all races. They want to see Spider-Man because Spider-Man, again, Spider-Man is a timeless character. Doesn't matter who is behind the suit. Spider-Man is a timeless character. Okay, he is a character that everybody loves. Mostly men love Spider-Man, but the majority of people who are going to see Spider-Verse, if you go by the Exit Cinema polls, because they have Exit, polls for, cinema, basically. And they have or diversity demos, and it was like 70% men. With Barbie, it was like 62% women. And most of the men who were going to see Barbie probably going to see it because either the girlfriends forced them to or the family members forced to or the Barbenheimer, or they were going to see both Barbie and Oppenheimer, going to see both movies, okay? But there is the possibility, if this is not another bait and switch movie like Indiana Jones or The Little Mermaid is, but I think that's the only reason why both of those movies flopped. So both of those movies lost money. Because Little Mermaid, that movie costed $300 million. Disney has updated the budget kindly and said, "Oh, it's $300 million now." So his movie lost hundreds of millions of dollars at the box office. Okay, you know, which really proved that the budgets are out of control. Okay, Risk costed $200 million to make. Yet using the same art style as Spider-Verse and Puss in Boots and that Turtles movie, was all three movies cost significantly less than Risk. Okay, all three movies use the same art style as Risk. Okay, all cost significantly way less than Risk. Okay, Spider-Verse costed $100 million. Mario, which looked amazing and looked beautiful, costed $100 million to make. It's really Disney is out of control of animated movie budget spending. Okay, no way Elemental costed $200 million. Okay, people say, "Oh, Mason cost so much." Oh yeah, tell that to who made Sony Pictures Animation, who made Spider-Verse and the Mario movie. Both have beautiful looking animation and costed $100 million to make. Or Puss in Boots: The Last Fist, which its entire budget is like $80 million. Bad Guys also only had an $80 million budget. Okay, tell that to them. Okay, tell that to Illumination. Tell that to DreamWorks. Tell that to Sony Pictures Animation, and tell them, hey, maybe your movies would be better if you spent $200 million on Puss in Boots: The Last Fist. Okay, again, Puss in Boots: The Last Fist did not need $200 million to be a good movie. Okay, Spider-Verse did not need $200 million. Mario did not need $200 million. And guess what? All three movies were successful. I didn't see that Turtles movie, but they did not need to spend $200 million on a movie. And yet it's probably gonna still make money throughout streaming and other fences. I don't think I don't know who made that movie. I think it was Paramount. Is too scared about the Turtles movie. Okay. The only reason that Turtles didn't make money was because it didn't make enough money internationally. It didn't have enough international interest as well. So yeah. Outside of English-speaking countries of the UK, New Zealand, and Australia. Those are like the big money makers internationally for that movie. But outside of those markets, Turtles didn't really do too well. Okay. Yeah. But I think the movie will probably do similar to Coco and Moana, which are both movies that as well. It'll do like $50 million as opening weekend. It'll probably make around $80 million because this movie is of course planned to open throughout the Thanksgiving weekend. So there's a large possibility that while this movie makes $30 million for its first weekend. Again, which includes if the movie has average ratings and does not fall off a cliff, the movie will probably make around $220 million at the domestic box office, and around $200 million. Which to me, some ways it will lose money for Disney, but it's still not good. It will need to open into high numbers for it to make money. So yeah, we'll keep on tracking the box office for these movies, and that's about this video here. Goodbye.